Okay guys, so it is Sunday afternoon. Went over to the hardware store and grabbed a bunch of hoses that I thought might be, that might help me out with trying to connect the blow-off valve. I spent a little bit of time putting the bumper back on last night and try to see if I can find a good way to configure how this blow-off valve is going to mount on the engine bay. So I ended up removing the horn because I thought I was going to be placing it underneath the intake manifold so that I can get better routing for the air inlet, turbo inlet. This is what I removed. So I'm probably gonna end up putting it back because I am not going to pursue the idea of putting that blow-off valve underneath the intake manifold. There's just not enough room. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to route it the way I had it, basically this way, and I just grab a bunch of hoses from different, from various, meant for other cars, and I'm just gonna take this guy right here and just loop it underneath, right onto the turbo inlet. So I may end up doing that. So I went to go ahead and picked up what I thought might be pertinent and what I could use, cut it up as I need to. If I end up not using it, I'll just return it, get my money back. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to start it because I'm just going to go ahead and order that 30-degree coupler. So out of the multiple hoses that I picked up, this is the best fit in that I am going to have it route this way. Cut it off here. I'm gonna reuse this end so that I can. Well, this is gonna go underneath. It's gonna go underneath the intercooled piping. This is gonna be sticking up here, and then I'm gonna grab an elbow, and then take that piece and connect it to the bottom here. So it's basically gonna route this way and into the turbo inlet. Okay, so that's how it's gonna look. It's connected to the turbo inlet. You can just follow right through. Goes into underneath the IC piping, and I just need to figure out how I'm gonna get this hose connected to this. So it's Sunday evening, and that is how she's currently set up. Really now I'm just waiting on the coupler because everything is pretty much ready to go. So just gonna go clean up the garage and just hopefully it'll come in next week so that I can make this this annual meet come Sunday. Wednesday evening we got the extension that came in today. So quick install, a little bit of a progress. So don't have to worry about the throttle body cable stretching and stressing out the harness. So let's get that plugged in. Good to go. Just waiting on the coupler. Hey guys, it is June 9, Friday afternoon. The STI is still waiting to be started. I'm waiting on the hose, silicone hose that you see there. It's supposed to have arrived yesterday, but it hasn't showed up yet. So not quite sure what's going on, but this is a good weekend for me to get her started because there's a show tomorrow. I would like to take her to the show, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I may end up taking the FD because I haven't taken her out in a while. So just need to prep her, get her washed. But the problem is, a couple months ago, Miles decided to wash his 330 and it started to leak, which we weren't aware, and it flooded the basement. Okay, so it is Saturday afternoon. I'm still waiting on the coupler for the STI before I can get her started. Several days ago, the intake or the air filter came in for the FC, so I'm gonna spend a little few minutes and install that on the FC. The hose came in, so we may be able to start the STI today. So let's get her installed and see if this will actually fit. I may have to do some cutting. So she is all together now. So I guess I get to crank her up and prime her. So I'm gonna do is prime the oil and fuel. And once I do that, try to crank her up. It's pretty nerve-wracking. Hopefully there's enough juice in this battery to be cranking. If not, this is Miles' old battery on the 330. Date of November 2014, so we'll see if she's got enough. So there isn't enough juice on that battery, so we're gonna go ahead and borrow the Evo. So I'm going to assume that the battery is probably losing charge. So I just measured it. It's 12.5 volts, so it might be dipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the EcoBoost and keep it on jumper cables so that it'll stay juiced. So hopefully that's going to help it. And then new batteries for both cars. Okay, so I think I'm done cranking. So I'm going to put on the crank angle sensor and reconnect the fuel. Okay, but before we do that, I noticed when I checked underneath that I have an oil leak. That right there, and it looks like it's coming from. Looks like it's coming from the filler plug. I don't believe it's anything up here because I'm not seeing any oil, and it's just coming from the plug. So maybe I just don't have that tightened, but everything else looks dry. So I just need to tighten that guy. See, there's nothing up here, so there's nothing dripping from anywhere up and channeling down to that plug. So that tells me it's just a plug. Did I just forget to tighten that? Yes, I did. Okay, should be good. Let me wipe this down. I'll put another piece of paper towel in there just to see if maybe there might be some drippage. Just to monitor it, just to make sure that nothing I need to get one of those things where you just attach the GoPro to your chest or to your cap. So, there. Whoops. I've done that too fast. Okay, time to connect the crank angle sensor if I can reach it. Crap. Where did it go? It's right there. It's not clicking. There you go. And then I'm gonna need a light so that I can show you guys the fuel. There we go. You guys can see that it's the green connector. Oops. So at least we know the fans are working. I don't know why she's having a tough time getting started on her own. I'm gonna have to look at the codes to see what happens. I am thinking that I did get a cylinder 3 misfire. So I'm hoping it's not, I didn't time it right, or maybe I just have the 3 and 4 ignition coils mixed. I don't know. I'm gonna have to swap it out and see if that does anything.